So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there any downtime to this treatment? Are there any adverse bad symptoms? Are there anything that the patients experience?
What you can say is when the body is healing, you can have some reaction to the treatment. Like you could get a little tired for some days because your whole body is overworking. So I say maybe you will get tired a few days, but it's not always like that. Other people also get a lot of energy, so they start cleaning the whole house and they just keep having a lot of energy. So it's very individual how people react to the treatment. Also, when the body is healing, the tissue, when it's healing, it can also hurt in a different way. So maybe you have some pain when you come and it's not quite disappearing. There could be a different pain from that the tissue is working. So, but it's not a side effect. I just think it's something you have to tell people that they should not be disappointed or scared if they feel that the body is
Yeah.
working in a different way. And then suddenly it's all disappeared and they're fine.
It's funny you mentioned that because I had a spasm down my lower back a few days ago and I used the Celsonic treatment on it. And for that half a day, I could feel so it felt great because of the immediate analgesic effect of the treatment. But soon after, the pain sort of had risen until that
Yes.
night, until the next day when it was almost completely gone. I could barely feel it. So I think that is
Yeah.
exactly what you are
Yeah.
mentioning here.
It is. You shall expect it to go a bit up and down. Especially the first treatment, you get a relief, then it's get a little worse, and then it's gone. And then the next treatment, it goes a bit up and down. So, and it's very important that when you have the client the first time, you tell them all these things so they know what to expect from the treatment. And it's very normal that things are getting worse before it
They
gets
get
better.
better, right? I
Yeah,
think patience
yeah,
is a little important in this treatment. The patient, you need to be patient enough to let the treatment work its magic on your body.
yeah. And it's also this energy I'm putting into the body is working for a long time. Afterwards, I have been treating clients for a year, and then they don't need more treatments, but they keep getting better and better. So when you have sort of uploaded the battery, the body can run itself, and it's just keeping improving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the goal here is not to have a patient keep coming, but to reduce their visits, and then eventually it will sustain them for life and they can just come in for a quick session here and there whenever
yeah,
something goes wrong. Yeah,
yeah. Then they
yeah.
come in for. I have a very old man. He's around 85, and he comes here every month because
Oh,
he thinks every time he has been here, he feels he has more energy, and
oh,
he just likes to come and get a treatment. So I also think the older you get, maybe it's a good idea to come now and then and get your battery uploaded.
right, right.
So
Um,
yeah.
so, why do you think this therapy is important today, where we are just overloaded with a lot of medicine and surgery? How do you think this kind of helps the health situation for people in today's world?
Uh, the whole thing about regeneration and this treatment is really curing people. It goes right down to the body and solve the problem, where the medication we use today is more symptom healing or take symptoms away. But this treatment really goes down to the ground on the cells and making the repair.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is it's a really really big step of advance for the human really to get this sonic. And I really hope that in the future we will get many clinics in the whole world because it's amazing result in such a short time. People have been sick for 20 years and they come here 2 and 3 treatments and they get a completely new life. So I was saying we really have to work fast on getting this treatment out to the
As many people.
human race.
Yeah,
Yeah, as many
I
people as
agree. I agree.
possible. Yes.
Yeah. Um, do you have any? I think I'm nearing the end of my questions as well now. Let me just check. So I wanted to know, you've mentioned that you have had patients who started seeing results in 2 or 3 sessions. And shall
Mm.
we assume that more or less one session can be somewhere between 200 to 1000 pulses, depending on every patient? Just like a very vague figure.
Um, yeah, I'll say I will use around 1,000, 1,500 pulses
Okay.
on a whole body
Okay, on a whole body.
session. Yeah, if it's only a knee, it might be 300 pulse. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
the amount
And around
I
two or
use. And
three.
I also think there is a limit to how much treatment you can do in a day to one person because that's the immune system that is
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
to cure you. So you can't sort of just
Push it.
push.
Yeah.
You really have to.
Give
And
it
how big
time.
is the client? Yeah, give it time. It's more treatment, give it time. Treatment, give it time. It's a
Give it
body
time.
that heals you. It's not the Sonic. It's the own
It's
body
yourself.
that
Yeah.
makes it. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah.
So it depends on the
Yeah.
surface area that you're covering. We would do around 250 to 300 pulses per area that you want to cover. And then it would really depend on how many areas, how many parts of the body you're giving the treatment to. And after giving
Yes.
this treatment, you've had patients notice a difference in around just 2 to 3 treatments, as you
Hmm.
mentioned. And that is just phenomenal. Do you have athletes or fitness enthusiasts benefit from the Cellsonic treatment as well?
I didn't get that.
Do you have any athletes or fitness
No,
sport?
athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have like, what do we call it? Tennis shoulder and golf arms in and problem with ankles and the fiber. The muscle has a fiber splits and all that kind of things. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Frozen
yeah,
shoulder and
yeah.
yeah.
Frozen shoulder very important because this is a very quick treatment
Oh,
for frozen shoulder.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
And heel
yeah.
spurs, the painful heel of the,
Yeah,
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 as well, and also very fast.
very fast.
The
Okay.
feel there is a change. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Everything that is an inflammatory disease with all disease is very fast to treat because
Yeah.
it rises up the voltage in the cells and the inflammatory and the infection is gone.
It reduces, right? Because these
Mm,
are
mm.
diseases that take a very long time to cure, the heel spur and the frozen shoulder otherwise. So that's great.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and so just last 2 questions. Where do you see the future of pain management going with the Cellsonic? Do you, yeah, just anything on your mind?
Oh yes, I think Sonic will take over the whole world. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, and I'm sure that when people get to know this, it will go really fast.
All right, all
Suddenly,
right.
we will really take over the whole world. I'm sure it will. So thank you for Andrew and Sandy for have invented this amazing machine. It's really
Absolutely,
incredible.
absolutely.
Yes,
And I'm
yes,
very happy that we can collaborate with your wonderful clinic in Denmark, and now our clinic is called Swan. So it'll be Swan Clinic in India. So looking forward to this
yes,
collaboration. Let's keep in touch. And
yes, for
yeah, I
sure,
will I
for
will
sure.
keep you updated. Yeri, if I may ask you, if you have any pictures that you have taken with maybe patients or your team, etc., would you be all right emailing it to me, please, sometime?
Yeah, yeah, I will. Yeah, I can
All
send a
right.
few photos. Yeah, for
Okay, I would
sure.
love to
Yeah,
have them up in the clinic just to sort of have a
yeah,
representation of our presence in the world.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll send some to you.
All right,
Yes,
all
for
right.
sure.
That's
Yes,
great.
yes.
Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you so